Cambridge in really low res font. I don't know if I've played a PSP game on this before. Like on the PS5 emulator. I don't think I have.
In a time long ago, there was a kingdom called Gallowmere, a land where the people were happy.
This is actually audible in this port.
Polite and helpful at all times, and not just when mooching for chocolate. The monarch of the realm, King Peregrine, was wise and just, and all in all, a bit of a decent chap. Fond of philosophy, literature, and pictures of kittens in bonnets. He was an enlightened ruler. But he had among his retinue an official court magician, a brilliant but unscrupulous man by the name of Zarok. Instead of confining himself to the horoscopes and balloon animals for which he was employed, Zarok began to conduct horrific experiments on the bodies of the dead. Of course, people often get quite sensitive about their deceased loved ones, so it wasn't long before the king found out and had the sorcerer banished from the land. Zarok skulked away into the wilderness and busied himself by perfecting his experiments, seething with rage and practicing his diabolically evil laugh. At last, with an army of demons at his command, he set off to bring Gallowmere under his foul dominion. The captain of the royal guard, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs
we get to see him like alive.
Spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude.
Wait, does he not have a jaw?
As a fell before him like wheat
looks a bit dark now.
And how at last, though mortally wounded, he fell upon the infernal sorcerer and destroyed him utterly.
I mean,
true,
there's not much I can do about it, I don't think.
Particularly catchy choruses, but people cared less about chart success.
I'm trying to avoid glare.
And so it was that Daniel Fortescue went down in history, the hero of
Is that a bit better?
And there came upon the land a time
I don't want
of
it
peace,
pointing at me.
harmony, and quality wines at affordable prices. The tranquility was to last.
It's also because the scene on the TV is really dark.
Then
So.
the sorcerer returned.
Because yeah, the glare from my Streamlights is so bad on the OLED screen that if I point it directly at me, it's quite hard to see in dark scenes. Bit butter. Close enough. Yeah, see now the scene is light, my face is better, look. This is cool. Now, if I remember the sound, it would be like stereo. Subtitles. Wow, subtitles back then? Damn. Sick. Controls. Please let me turn off inverted. Oh, invert axis. Oh, it's so beautiful. I mean, I could try turning the light on above me if you want to try that, Jesse. See if that does anything. But I'd rather be dimly lit than blind. Also, if you're wondering if this looks shit on stream, it doesn't look good for me either. So. We're in this together. Look at that chin. He's popular with the ladies. I will say though, Unless you really want the nostalgia of the original, if you want to play MediEvil, just play the PS4 remake. It's really good. We 100% it in one stream like 5 years ago. It was a lot of fun. Damn. When you're so fat, your ghost can't even get through walls. Yeah, I definitely recommend it, no. It's really good. It's like the original, but far less jank. The controls still aren't... Oh.
The best
The
place
controls
to
still
go
aren't 100%, but I didn't really have problems with it personally. But game journalists did, because game journalists can't play games.
Oi, you! Fortescue! At last! Come, get up! We got things to do!
Fuck?
Hey, hey! Easy, my friend. In my culture, we treat the guests with courtesy.
You're living in my skull, bro.
For 100 years. Who am I? My friend, you should feel honored.
Honored.
Their skulls are filled with just the worms. Instead, you get I, Al-Zalam, glorious genie of the Sultan Prince Razim the Ribald, noble protector of... You doubt me? I see it in your eye. Well, it is true. We genies...
Or hijacked my eyeball.
Within the lamps. That is bad. Very oily for the skin. But far worse, let me tell you, is when evil sorcerer tricks you, traps you inside skull of cowardly knight. Oh, the smell! It is mustier than a Saracen's jockstrap. You imply that I lie. In my culture, that would earn you 50 strokes of the cut. And we are allergic to cuts. So that is a terrible punishment.
Oh no.
But fine, if you're too busy with the being dead. We just sit back and watch Zarok destroy Galomir once more. Oh, you remember Zarok at least? Yes, that madman is back from the exile. He has mastered the dark magics, has been waking
He's quite
the
good.
dead, turning good men evil. He turns this land bad quicker than tub of yak's cheese next to warm radiator. Why you back among the living? His magic. Or perhaps fate. Fate gives you chance to redeem yourself. Make amends for your cowardly death, huh? Yes, yes, I was there that fateful day. I saw you hanging back, pretending to tie your bootlaces, and getting hit by first stray arrow. Ah, never believe on publicity. You just a big coward, buried as big hero with poor genie still trapped inside his head. Come on, I know you are tough guy deep down. We can work with that. I will beguile. Maybe this time we truly defeat him. His men killed you. His magic cursed me. Together, we squash that creepy cockroach. Free me. Turn you into a real hero, eh?
Well, well, well. He's back. Old Sir Daniel Fortescue.
Oh, the
hero
gargoyles? They look kind of cool in this.
of Gallowmere. Rendered eyeless and lifeless by the first arrow. Rendered heroic by the mists of time. It's amazing what good PR can do. Now the fickle finger of fate has given him a second chance. A chance to make good his ignoble past. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. If I had any breath, I wouldn't be holding it. Anyway, many of my stony kind reside in Gallowmere. We may be woken with a gentle nudge, not with a kiss. Please, don't try the kissing thing. We don't have affectionate natures.
Oh, cool. Wow, it is quite different. Oh, we can save it anywhere. Oh, okay, okay. You know, it really kind of pisses me off when you go to save a game and the default is no. It's like, why do you think I'm opening it?
Well, well, well. He's back.
Okay, you can quit out. This is kind of nice. The Chalice in the Hall of Heroes. The Chalice Challenge. A major part of Dan's quest is to make amends for his cowardly past and prove himself a true hero. The legendary warriors of Gallowmere have set out a series of challenges that he must complete in order to earn their respect. In many of the game's levels, there is a golden chalice hidden away, with a total of 15 to be collected in all. Dan must complete 2 specific tasks in each of the chalice levels to meet the criteria set by the Hall of Heroes. Firstly, he must locate and collect the chalice itself. Secondly, he must kill enough enemies to fill the chalice with their souls. If both tasks are completed, Dan will be spirited away to the Hall of Heroes to claim a reward once the level is finished. The Hall of Heroes. In the Hall of Heroes, the bravest heroes from all history spend an eternity resting, feasting, and exchanging tales of their greatest victories. Each time Dan visits the hall, he will find that one of the heroes has transformed from the statue form into a living, breathing warrior. Should Dan stand on the chalice emblem in front of this character, he will be granted an audience. Often the heroes will present Dan with an extremely useful item. The Hall of Heroes is spread over 2 levels. Only when you have paid homage to the heroes in the lower level will the gates guarding access to the upper level open up. Once you have collected your reward, the exit can be found at the rear of the building. Oh right, because the fucking PSP only had one stick, didn't it? Inventory and shop gargoyles. The inventory. As you progress through the adventure, you will find many useful items and weapons. Once collected, these are automatically stored into Dan's inventory. To open the inventory, press the select button. The inventory is divided into 4 sections: melee weapons, ranged weapons, artifacts, and keys. Each of the sections can be accessed by pressing up, down, left, and right. Pressing left and right will scroll through the items contained within each section. Once an item is highlighted, it may be selected for use by pressing X. Certain items can only be used at certain points in the game. If you attempt to use an item in the wrong place, a buzzer sound will play and the item will remain unactivated. Shop gargoyles. Often on your travels you will encounter a shop gargoyle. These shady individuals are the traders of Gallowmere. A smack on the nose with a melee weapon will alert them to your presence. Choose supplies to purchase the fresh ammunition. Choose services to repair your shields. I love how it's like just smack them in the face. There's so many tutorials, dude. The long stick is directional movement. Okay, yeah. Reset cam. Oh, you can strafe. Why? I'm not sure, but... Energy and life. I'll just skim through this. Seems to be the same.
You got to study. I never had you down as a reader. You use a monocle, right?
Fuck you. Dan's private journal. Dan the scribe. What is this? I'll read his journal. Strictly no peeking. I'm dead. The darndest thing happened. One moment I'm at the Battle of Gallowmere giving the order to charge, then bam! A blinding pain in the old peeper, and sink me if I don't wake up on the least comfortable bed I've ever lay on. Turns out I'm dead. Bit of a blow to my plan to forge a career as a great warrior, really. Met the most irritating fellow, Al-Zalam, his name. Think he might be foreign. Claims to be a powerful genie, but he's shown scant sign of any magical powers to date. Apparently for the last century he's been using my ocular cavity as some sort of flop house. Anyway, turns out that the sorcerer Zarek is back, raising the dead and possessing the living and whatnot. He really is the most awful git. Looked around the old tomb. I have to say whoever sorted the funeral out really did a first-class job. Wish I'd been there for the send-off. Note to self, update this journal regularly when stuff happens. Each artifact you climb the... Okay. This is cool. Okay, so you got like a little collectible thing and like a bestiary. It's kind of sick. We need a key for that, of course. Found a wooden sword.
Training room, eh? Nice decor. Early macabre.
Dan's arm. Arctic. There's like full-on combos. This is cool. Reminds me a bit of the Assassin's Creed like armories. Ranged combat. We'll learn it. Power up attacks, yeah. Daring dash and shielding. Oh good, you start with it. That's good. Okay.
Oh, mind the lava, Dan. Cremation's not your style, I think.
It's not water in this.
That is a rune key, Dan. Place it in the claw of the rune gate and open sesame.
It looks good though, I'll say that. Although emulators are much better at upscaling. Congratulations on your purchase of the Crypt 3000. In the unlikely event of inaccurate diagnosis of death, remove Shroud where applicable. Locate Runestone. Proceed to exit located at end of hall. Place Runestone in claw hand next to doorway. Contact your Undertaker for a 50% refund.
So, you're set on finding Zarok. The Master, as he likes us
When
to
did
call
this
him,
release?
leaves a sulphurous green ether as he passes through the land. Seek out this whiffy trail, and you may be sure you're on the right.
2005. So it's 5 years after MediEvil 2 and for a PSP instead of a
A
PS1.
beautiful map of Gallowmere. This will help us get around the realm.
I wonder if... So if we...
Dan's Crypt. The best place to go if you're looking for a dead Dan.
I wonder if they kept the thing in this to like break walls. Oh, they did, look. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's what I was wanting to check again before we carried on, is if they still kept like the
Nice decor.
club room.
That is a rune key, Dan. Place it in the claw of the rune gate and open sesame.
The graveyard.
The graveyard. You wouldn't catch me digging graves in my yard. Spoils the ambience.
I mean, true, right? Oh, this game's giving me trophies for existing. Not complaining. Just observing.
I sense Zarok is very close by. Maybe at Cemetery Hill, which lies just beyond this graveyard. Ah, real shiny stabby sword. Let's try it out.
Okay. Attention scum. No access to Sleeping Village. Gate secured with a lock spell by order of Lord Zarek. Return to your hovels and await thy doom. Oh, you heard him, guys. We gotta go back.
Welcome back to Gallowmere, Daniel. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living. Have courage. These are truly strange and terrifying times. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Now get out of here. You're blocking my view.
So our health is out of 100 instead of 300. God, not having like a second stick is so confusing. I have to press like R1 to like recenter the camera. So far, doesn't feel too bad. Looks like it needs a hammer or something. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh.
A club! Huh, you can light it, or hey, maybe just club stuff really hard.
Wow.
These fountains give health, but like goat's milk at bachelor party, they don't last forever.
In the case there's a one to kill things with every weapon. Let's kill a zombie with a wooden sword. That's not too bad. Can we break this? No. It's quite responsive, which I like. After MediEvil 2, it's a fucking relief. How do you track your achievements? When they pop, I increase the number in my OBS. But if you mean overall PSN profiles, we do exclamation PSN. Oh, throwing dagger. That's a big fucking dagger. If you do exclamation PSN, it will link my profile. Where are the daggers? Let's keep the sword up. I have a premium account on that site as well, so I can I can update my profile once a minute, so I can really keep track of everything. But with Wild Arms, when we played Wild Arms Alter Code F, that was retroachievements.org.
Hello, stranger. What can I sell you today? A nice bit of schmatter?
Oh, you can buy health vials. Fuck me, it took them long enough to add that. We can't get the chalice yet. We don't have enough. Okay, so phone quest. No, you're kind of weird. Bronze shield. You have a PS3. I have one too. I have two actually. One of them needs repairing. Meet the greatest warriors in history. Congratulations, you may have already won a free trip to the Hall of Heroes. To claim free admittance, simply collect souls from the vanquished enemies in this beautiful golden chalice. Once the chalice is full, you can redeem your prize by visiting the Hall of Heroes. Free gift with every visit. There are many other chalices to find and collect. Don't delay. Start killing today. Would like to get my other PS3 repaired. Looks like that's the end of the level. Shit, is this a point no return? Nah, there's gotta be a way through. There you go. Well, I can't believe that worked. I was expecting to hit an invisible wall.
Evil alert! Evil alert! Zarek's beyond these gates, meeting with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching evil plots, and generally being naughty. If
I'd move my camera, but it's just blocking my money, so it's not really that interesting.
Mate. Beyond these gates lies the exit to this cemetery, but the gates are locked. You didn't think you'd just breeze on through here, did you? You did? Ha! Oh, my aching sides. Ha! Guess again, Cranium Face. The dreaded glass demon,
You call
Lord
me
of the
Cranium
Hilltop
Face?
Mausoleum, has the key. Go ask him
Bruh.
for it, you sap.
The Hall of Heroes, where heroes are allowed to store their umbrellas and raincoats.
Welcome, O undernourished one, to the Hall of Heroes,
What undernourished one.
where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity feasting, arm wrestling, and singing out of tune. If they think you're worthy, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon. In your case, you'll be lucky to walk away with a spud gun. Now move it, Twiggy.
Oh, this is interesting compared to the other hall. This is cool.
Captain Fortescue, does the battle go well? A temporary setback, I'm sure, sire. Gosh, they were merry times, slapping our thighs, downing beakers of bitter shandy, and the battles, ooh, they were fun too. How I wish I could help you in some way now. But hold! Oh, you could take my crossbow. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Cardok, a clean kill, sir, right through the eye at some 300 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir.
To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their statues and await spiritual guidance. Oh hey, they kept that in as well, our statue. Oh, so you don't run... Oh yeah, he's at the rear, right? Yeah, okay. And the gates are blocked off. We have a club now. We should be able to break down the thing in
Dan's
Dad's
Crypt.
crypt.
The best place to go if you're looking for a dead Dan.
Oh, you just walk through it if you can't pick it up, like if you're full. Bonk.
It is your mummy, Dan. What? Suddenly I can do no jokes.
Eat club. Fucking hell, this could beat him. Now we have to find the chalice.
You got to study. I never had you down as a reader. You use a monocle, right? Ah, a training room, eh? Nice decor. Early macabre. Oh, mind the lava, Dan. Cremation's not your style, I think. That is a rune key, Dan. Place it in the claw of the rune gate and open sesame!
Okay. So it doesn't kill you, interestingly. Thought there might be something round that corner. But maybe like the dragon armor in this will let us walk through the lava. Or maybe there's something in here. Not sure. Cemetery Hill.
Cemetery Hill. An excellent name for a blues singer.
Oh, no. You're back. Looking like something from a butcher's dustbin. Oh, and what's that smell? Oh, decomposition? Well, you're too late anyway. My army has already risen from the grave. Still, never mind, eh? Chalk it up as yet another of your inglorious failures.
Needs to practice more.
I really need to work on that mocking laugh.
Maybe the club is better here. You know, Dark Souls logic. Skellies. Maybe not. Like 4 hits? They're a bit tougher though, they hit a lot harder. He took a beating. Club refresh. Oh shit, that was a trap? Traps hurt me in this one, apparently. Danger, don't she? Many years ago, witches from the cemetery coven sealed this route to the mausoleum. Okay. Dearest Sister Forest Witch, I am leaving with my beloved seedlings and we are taking the precious with us. We are going somewhere a witch can raise her pumpkin babies in peace and harmony without fear of them getting stewed with tofu. So move to the enchanted forest if you want, commune with your oaks, have nude love-ins with your sycamores, but do it on your own. This coven is finished. P.S. I have left a witch's talisman here in case any decent, sane, meat-eating persons wish to contact me in the future. That obviously does not include you, so don't you dare touch it. Signed, the Pumpkin Witch. What's in here? Oh, okay, this is the flame room. We'll probably have to light a... We used to have to light like a big... What's it called? Fuck, I've forgotten. Like a big brazier thing. Is that a shovel? Ah!
A spade in a cemetery. I sense great
A
logic.
spade? Wait. Wait. I know what that might be for. There's a pile of dirt in that room in the crypt. Is it just considered an artifact? Yeah, okay.
A witch's talisman. Used near a bubbling cauldron to summon a witchy.
That was not a bubbling cauldron. It was at one point, I'd imagine.
The soil on that grave looks looser than the bowels of a man in a sleeping bag full of scorpions.
Quite description. Hmm. Let's go look for more dirt. Club again. Ooh, new enemies. They hurt a lot.
Ah, greetings, stranger. Now, what can I do for you?
Or you can repair your shield, even the bronze one. Okay. We'll keep saving up for now. There's nothing we really need. But it's good to know we can buy healing if we need to. Let's try the crossbow. Quite effective. Low on health. Get it all. Wow, that didn't want to kill it.
Some rolling rocks look crumbly. Maybe try whacking them.
fucker. Will they stay closed if I go back down, or are they going to open again? Because they stay closed because they die in the original, but I don't know if they'll do that in this one. Oh, we beat that level. That was cool.
The Hall of Heroes, where heroes are allowed to store their umbrellas and raincoats.
Oh, is it Hammer?
Fortescue, what's this I hear? That arch-cad Zarok still alive? Thought you killed the fella. Never mind, you old war horse. Happens to the best of us. Think you've slaughtered a chap, but up he pops again. Crushed limbs, flattering like cheap flags, but otherwise perfectly chipper. Or is that just me? What? Anyway, I expect Johnny Zombie's a bit more of a handful than you remember. How you doing for weapons, old man? Tell you what, take my old war hammer. It's no bother. In 2 centuries, all I've used it for is putting up shelving.
Is it a little heavy, Dan? Holy shit, it's big. Oh, cool. Alright, let's go. We have that shovel now. Let's go and
Dan's Crypt,
dig up that
the
hole.
best place to go if you're looking for a dead Dan.
It is your mummy, Dan. What? Suddenly I can do no jokes.
I like the hammer. Oh, shit, okay. So it wasn't in the lava.
Ah, a training room, eh? Nice decor. Early macabre. That is a rune key, Dan. Place it in the claw of the rune gate and open sesame.
This hammer's ridiculous. It's so stupid, I love it.
Hall of Heroes, where heroes are allowed to store their umbrellas and raincoats. Dan's Crypt.
Wait, I shouldn't have done that. I guess it would just give me it when I came back, right?
Fortescue, you jawless arrow magnet. What are you doing in a hall of heroes? How I pity the people of Gallowmere. Oh, that their fate should be in the hands of a vacuum-headed chimp like you. Still, I suppose it's not fair to take it out on them. Take my longsword, and try not to stab yourself in the foot. You know, I've always had my doubts about you, Fortescue. You're simply not carved from hero material.
Longsword. We'll use the hammer for a bit first.
The Hilltop Mausoleum. Think of it as a kind of pet shop, but with less fragrant purchasing choices.
Oh, Daniel Danikins. You are so persistent, I'll give you that. But then so are beggars' babies, and I trample those underfoot too. Look, you really must get it into your thick, exposed cranium. You cannot stop me from conquering Gallowmere. Already I have transformed the populace into servile zombies and drained the sunlight from the skies, withering many a tomato plant in the process. How could a spindly monovisual carcass like you reverse the momentum of such an epic master plan?
I do like this take actually in MediEvil. This is really fun.
Do you see? You're trapped forever in this necropolis. Still, you could always discuss your predicament with my good friend up there. I'm sure he'd do his best to help you. Sadly, I can't hang about to listen to the musical twang of your tendons. My army is amassed, and it will not be long before my scouts locate the demon claw that will unlock my beloved shadow demons. I must return home to oversee the invasion of this pathetic realm, and possibly take a power nap.
Beware, imps are sticky-fingered thieves. Trust me, we can spot our own.
You are entering a house of pain. Unspeakable evil lurks in secret catacombs below this very hall. Let's try the longsword. I haven't really felt a need to spend my money yet. Although I guess we might be able to charge up that longsword if it works like the broadsword from, Oh shit. Oh fuck, that was the right way. Okay, never mind. Squish. This fucker. This is cool. This is quite like the original.
The floor is collapsing! Run! Run! Get out quick!
This is, yeah, very similar to the original. Squish. What's this then? The stained glass demon is the master of the mausoleum. His wretched soul is preserved inside a frozen glass heart. It lies shrouded in a veil of darkness beyond this very gate. Get back here. What's a trophy? I was just doing it because it was satisfying.
I trust you find yourself in a cash-rich situation.
Okay, we can't enhance the sword. Okay. Ah, the musician guy. Oh, a cutscene. That's cool.
I am compelled by some primal force always to play this song of fear and sadness. Please, bring me new music, that I may break this cycle of endless misery. Go on, do us a favor. It's driving me mental.
I guess the clubs, yeah, it's the same as the original. It's for if you don't pick up the hammer. Okay, back down to the basement. In here. There's the music. Is there anything else in here?
Not again! The floor is giving way, Dan! Run for our lives!
Run for our lives. Okay, we have the music now. I wonder why that gate didn't open. Maybe we have to do this one too then. Have to just walk into it. Wrong way. There we go. A different song. Oh, okay. We'll do that before we burn this thing. Because it's going to wake the demon up. That was the hardest part. Making it out of there without any light. Found a chalice. Right. Probably gonna be a ranged fight if it's like the original.
Looks like the heart is only weak point.
You have any other unique attacks? Oh. What are you gonna do? Oh, ow. Bruh. What are you gonna do? Okay, one more. It's probably a trophy to kill him with your arm, like there always is. Wait, that didn't kill him? You bitch. Last thought?
By the sacred underwear of Brittany, goddess of popular beat combos. I underestimated you, my friend. Dying obviously did you the world of good. That key opens the glass demon gate in the cemetery.
Okay. I think that's everything here. I suppose we could use... There wasn't much in it.
The Hall of Heroes, where they feast and make merry unto eternity. Yes, even on a school night.
Welcome, oh undernourished.
He doesn't have a different comment every time we're here. Oh, we allowed upstairs now? We are.
Dan the man. Tell me, what's a warrior queen got to do to get a guy
Jesus,
like
the
you?
jiggle.
Don't be shy, baby. I've seen you giving me the eye. You may be weak and feeble like all men, but I like you, Daniel. How are you at Topiary, brother? Only I need another gardener, someone to trim my bush and look after my clematis.
Excuse me.
Here, lover, hold my spear. Grip it tight now, and think of me when you throw it.
Wow. She came on a little strong. The spears were really strong in the original. Turn to the
Return
graveyard.
to the graveyard. We went there earlier. If you have reasonable short-term memory, you might remember it.
We need to get out of this graveyard. The glass demon's key might help.
Oh, shit. I was trying to find, like, extra stuff. Because that's what you do to get extra stuff in the original. Okay. Okay, so that's the way we're meant to go. Let's look around. It's very satisfying. Music's good too. So far, genuinely, pretty solid game. Kind of sad that I didn't play this when it just released, because I played my PSP a lot. Obviously I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of money, but it's fun.
This path leads to undertakers. An old acquaintance of yours, hey Dan?
Let's try the longsword. Cool. Why are there zombies in my treasure chest?
How can I help you, my musty friend?
Okay. Oh. I just repaired that.
Greetings, stranger. I'm Death. It is I who eased the passage of lost souls on their final journey. The hours are hell, but I wanted a job working with people. But hold. Have we not met before? Sir Daniel Fortescue! I've done you once already. I never forget a corpse. It's that pesky Zarok. I'm up to my eye sockets in the ex-deceased. Business hasn't been this brisk since the great massacre of Mellowmead. I may have to take on an intern. Help you fight Zarok? Of course. If only to get some rest. I'd be off on holiday topping up my tan if it wasn't for that evil old madman. But there is a way to stop him. You'll need the Anubis Stone. It was used by Zarok 100 years ago to create an undead army. The very army that you fought on the day of your, arrow-based mishap. After that most bloody of battles, the Gallowmere people acquired the stone. To prevent its power being used again for evil, they broke it into 4 and gave each piece to a trusted member of the realm. You'll need to find all 4 pieces to use the stone's power. Then you can summon up an army that can compete with Zarok's elite guard, the terrifying Phasguls. They sound like a trapeze act, but trust me, they're a lot less fun. Well, I've seen and heard many things on my deathly duties. I could write a book, you know. Of course, no publisher would touch it. All I want these days is romantic fiction and epic poems. Anyway, one piece was buried with the great Moloch chief. His tomb is in this very cemetery.
Oh, the Molochs were those guys from 2. The dudes in the sewers.
There's a rumor that the Witch of Pumpkin Gorge has a piece in her possession, although she may have put that about herself to drum up some tourist fortune-telling trade. Ah, yes. And the 4th and final piece is in possession of the deceased King of Gallowmere. Assuming he is still deceased. You never know these days, do you? I mean, look at you. But if he is, it'll be locked in his castle vault. Okay? You're very welcome. Now go and stop Zarok before he drives me to an early grave.
It just opens the gate at the back? Yeah, okay.
By the sandals of the wandering hippie, the famous
Excuse me.
Moloch Chief's Memorial.
You know what? I want to try a hammer with the skellies. It's 2 hits. Bonk.
Dan, didn't Death say Anubis stone was buried around here?
You did. I want to look around. That's the boss. Okay. Okay. You don't have the right room for that. So you can pick up the chalices in this without actually having the 100%, but you need to pick it up and have the 100%, so it's still the same as before. It's just, if you find it, you don't have to remember where it is. It's kind of nice. Okay, that's the chalice full. Those guys are tough. Oh, the Anubis stone.
A piece of the Anubis stone. Its power and worth is unimaginable. I know a bar where you can get cash for this.
Oh, no. Worth a try. There's stuff over there though, so I want to go there. This way, I guess. Yeah. Let's go back. Anything back on this side? I think we went here though. Good. Okay, let's go do the boss. Wonder if these guys are less annoying than they are in the original. Doggos. Holy shit. Oh, okay. I was like, that's not the boss, right? If I remember right, the way I used to do this was the hammer in the original. Ow. Maybe not then. Maybe a crossbar? Yeah, you have to hit them after they dash. It's the same as the original. Yeah, okay. Big hit. Be careful. Get in there. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Fuck, missed. Yeah, you can only get one in. Below half now though, so. Fuck. We'll just hold this. I think one more big hit will do it. More heavy attack. Ah, we missed. Got pushed away by the other one. Light attacks, so it'll take two, but it's easier to aim it. Come on. Hey. 9. 9 trophies. We'll do the Hall of Heroes and then we'll
Excellent work, my brother.
We'll
Let me
stop
ruffle
for
your
the
hair.
day.
Oh, never mind. But we have escaped. Gallowmere Plains lies beyond that gate.
The Hall of Heroes. Like Valhalla. Only I'm legally obliged to say we're not affiliated.
Oh, is it longbow time?
At you look, running around in your bones, Fortescue. You are just so nouveau dead. I, Raven Hooves, last of the Centaur princes, have not the earth in 1,000 years galloped. But last time out, I won on the flat by 7 lengths. Carrying 9 stone 11. Crazy. Yourself a favor do, Fortescue. Take my long bow. It is the weapon of noblemen. My breeding you don't quite have, Mr. Johnny Die Lately. But you do your best, I sure. Ciao, Bell.
Longbow. Okay, Gallowmere Plains is next. Sleeping Village. And Scarecrow Fields. There's no autosave in this one, so we gotta be a bit careful. Alrighty, guys. I guess we will call it there. And then we'll pick this up next time.